Nothing was save state, nothing was load state, nothing was fast forward. I could easily have it mapped to the keyboard, but again, it's Honor System. Like, there's literally nothing I can do to prove otherwise. It's the best I can do. Yeah, it brings up Steam Big Picture mode, and no one likes Steam Big Picture mode. God, this is the third time I need to go all the way back to where Joey is. I can't wait till I have Fly. Yeah, no one likes Big Picture mode. It sucks. No one intentionally opens Big Picture mode. I remember playing Gen 1 2 games. Our L and R would wind the screen. Oh yeah, if you play Gen 1 and 2 on GBA, because if you play Game Boy or Game Boy Color games on a Game Boy Advance, you can stretch the screen or unstretch it by using L and R. Should you get a Switch or a Game Boy? Ooh, it's hard to compare those. How do we know it's the same controller used all in the challenges? Just kidding, I trust you. I mean, I don't know how good... I guess I could show you this if I were to put it on a display capture, but I have this weird-ass glitch. So this is my Switch Pro controller, right? It's just like a regular one. It's official brand. It's not like a knockoff, because my Switch is over there. And when I plug this into my computer detects it and I can use it for like emulators and stuff, right? But by plugging it in, Steam crashes. Steam can't be opened at the same time that I have this plugged in. I Googled around, I can't find anyone with the same issue. I have no idea what that's all about, I don't know how to fix it. And it's frustrating, because this is a really comfy controller. But, yeah, I guess I could use that for Pokemon challenges, but it's just kind of, since it crashes Steam, I just use this one. I like the PlayStation 4 controller, it's pretty comfy. Pro Controller and PlayStation 4 controller are both very comfortable controllers that both feel pretty different. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Yes. It's amazing that you use a controller. Do you just like having a physical button to press? What do you mean? Like a controller for what? I don't know what that's like in... Because I'm playing Pokemon, like... Either you play it on a Game Boy, which a Game Boy is just a controller with a screen, or you're playing it with a controller, which is a Game Boy without a screen. The emulator. Oh, do you mean because some people play it on keyboard? Controller's easier on my wrists. And okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so it's a degenerative joint problem. It's just a hereditary thing. It sucks. You can't fix it, so far as I know. But you know, it's bad on your joints. And so I have to take very good care of my joints, and so I take precautions. I do a lot of stretching with my wrists and my fingers and stuff. I work out a lot to keep my body in good shape so that the muscles can help support those joints. My wrist is bothering me right now, so I'm wearing a wrist brace, just a very basic one. You can buy it for like $5, just to stabilize the wrist a little. I don't have carpal tunnel, but I could get it, so I try to do a lot of stretches and avoid that. But, you know, it's why I'm wearing a knee support right now, and why I have a wrist brace, and actually, it's not why I have an elbow pad on, but the elbow pad is because I plant... Oh, I never fought this guy? I plant my left elbow into my desk really hard when I'm just grinding and stuff, because I lean a lot. It was wearing down my elbow, because I was leaning so much doing all this grinding, so I bought an elbow pad, like a pro wrestler-style elbow pad. No elbow pain now. It fixed it completely. I think it was like $15-20 to get a pair of them, so that was a great investment. How are you using a controller? I just plug it into your computer. It, Windows 10 natively understands that it's a controller. Oh, there will be many jokes when we do the Nancy Drew game in Germany. Don't worry about that. You know we can't contain ourselves. There are going to be so many World War II Germany jokes. The voice never matches the person on YouTube. They get used to it fast. I hear like every day I read comments on YouTube that are like, oh my god, his face doesn't match his voice. And it's like, what did you think I'd look like? And everyone has a drastically different answer. So, I don't know, you get used to it fast, right? I don't know what people assume. You can use Bluetooth on a PlayStation 4 controller with PC as well. That is true. Maybe if I used Bluetooth with with my Switch controller. Maybe that would connect to the computer and not crash Steam. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of USB issue. I've tried plugging it into different slots of the USB, but that didn't seem to fix it. Has anyone done a challenge where you beat Pokemon with voice commands? Maybe. I don't know. I think there's some guy on YouTube where that's like his gimmick. I don't know, but it's specifically being Pokemon. But I know he's done that with like the slides in Super Mario 64. That was a fun video. I assumed you looked like your icon. Yeah, and I do, because it's a picture of me that my friend drew. Feel your pain? You have a condition that causes muscular inflammation. Yeah, self-care is the best medicine. Yeah. I have cerebral palsy, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and aphantasia. I've got my own mixed bag of conditions. Luckily, the cerebral palsy doesn't really affect me that much anymore. I was very, very lightly affected. It's one of those things that can either affect you heavily or very, very lightly. I was very lightly affected. It was coordination stuff mostly, and I've mostly adapted to that. So I'm basically perfectly able-bodied. I just can't stand still for long periods of time without my joints hurting. That's the main thing, and I have to be extra careful to take good care of my body so that my body just doesn't fall apart. Then my shoulder comes out of socket a lot. That just happens. It sucks. Anyway, I could go catch the giraffe rig. Let's go get some Pokeballs. Do I have any reason to... You know what? I have good reason to switch out my team. I gotta get the Sparrow on my team so I can level it up as well. I'm actually on screen in one of my Pokemon challenges. It was, which one was it? Sunkern. Not many people have watched the Sunkern one, but I think the Sunkern one is one of my best runs. It's one of the hardest ones I ever did. Definitely one of the hardest. Sunkern is the lowest stats Pokemon in the whole franchise. Alright, so I wanted to bring out... Did I not catch the Sparrow? I did. Oh, right, it goes to the top of the box in this one. That's weird. Do you watch Attack on Titan? No. And then I also wanted to bring out... Oh no, I wanted to go catch a giraffe rig. That was it. Yoshi has the same problem with the Pro Controller. I think he disabled Big Picture Mode to fix it. Are you serious? God damn. So how do you completely remove Big Picture Mode? Because I want to. Oh, hey, Chloe. Thanks for subscribing. Or for the resub. I gotta do some Digimon World for you again. People have been asking for that, too. I've just been so busy. Condition started when you dislocated your shoulder in your sleep. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot to buy the Pokeballs. Thanks for the reminder. Chloe's been watching me for many years now. How many years has it been? 5? 6, maybe? 6 at most. Have you seen John Stone's No Healing on Poke Center ones? Yeah. He actually watched my No Poke Center run to make sure we weren't doing the same thing, interestingly enough. Oh, we're friends, by the way. We became friends recently. He's such a nice guy behind the scenes. He's another one of those YouTubers who's just really genuine, where what he portrays on screen is literally just him. And I really appreciate the authenticity. I feel like there's not a whole lot of that, because I don't want to speak with too much authority here, and I'm not throwing shade at absolutely anybody, so don't take this out of context. A lot of the Pokemon YouTubers that I've personally seen, and I haven't seen many, I want to say like less than 10, don't feel very confident. They feel kind of what people might call fake, and I wouldn't call fake. They feel like they're putting on a highly energetic persona that my bullshit-ometer goes off on. I don't think it's being fake, because that has a negative connotation. I think it's that they want to put on a big persona because they feel uncomfortable in their own skin, and they're not quite sure, like, oh, are people gonna like me if I'm just me? Like, if you watch early PewDiePie, where, you know, he's over the top and he's trying to be what he thinks people will like, but when he was just himself, people liked him even more. I kind of get that feeling from a lot of these guys, because a lot of Pokemon YouTubers are really young guys, and I feel like they're just not quite comfortable in their own skin yet. So I mean in absolutely no insulting way whatsoever, and there's plenty who aren't like that too. So I don't want to go throwing shade at anybody over that. It takes a long time to get comfortable being in front of the camera, being a personality. I was fortunate that I was a personality in high school on camera. So I had a lot of time to get used to it before I was really doing YouTube. In fact, I started YouTube when I was 17. I'm 27 now, so I've been doing it for a long time. So, yeah, I mean that as absolutely no insult. Pokédip seems like he could be that, but he'd also be energetic IRL. Alright, let's catch us a Girafarig. He survived Quick Attack last time, right? There we go. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard to catch. He's got very low health and we have Great Balls. I'm sure it'll only take a few. What do you need a Girafarig for? I want to level him up in Rocket Hideout since he's a Psychic type. He'd be easy to level there, and he'd be useful for Chuck. Chuck and Sparrow, or sorry, Girafarig and Sparrow could take a Chuck fairly easily. This is kind of a catch of opportunity of, because I have a great opportunity to level up Girafarig, I may as well. Come on, he's really fighting me. But yeah, the reason I was bringing up that whole, some of them not feeling very confident, maybe, is that a lot of people tell me that people in the Pokemon community seem fake, but that I seem really genuine. I'm sure any YouTuber you ever talk to who's spoken to me in private will tell you that I am the same person in front of the camera that I am off camera. Like, Fatima and I joke about this, but like, her life living with me is just a Let's Play. Her life is it's just me doing commentary on everything I see and never shutting up. That's just how I am. That's how I've always been before I was even a Let's Player. Alright, let's scroll name this. We landed on S2 Hall. I'm gonna go with Hall. S... Oh god, are there not numbers in this? Oh, yeah, there aren't numbers in this one. The question mark kind of looks like a 2, I guess. That'll have to do. That is a weird looking name in this font. Totally different person off screen. Yep, Brandon caught me. We went to high school together. Complete pick. Brandon, you need to unprivate your Shedinja challenge so that I can just link people to yours. Because people still keep telling me to do a Shedinja challenge. Brandon and I are recording some more 7 Days to Die after this. Okay, a public service announcement, everybody. Even if you've never watched a Let's Play of mine, and if you have no idea what 7 Days to Die is, or if you've looked at a little 7 Days to Die and you're like, this isn't that cool, this isn't my game, watch the first 3 episodes. Episode 1 and 2 are going up this week, 1's already up. Episode 3 is going up next week. Episode 3 is one of my favorite videos we have ever done in terms of like a Let's Play, just a random Let's Play that we were just, it was basically going to be like a podcast of us just goofing around, playing this game casually and talking a lot, upload super long episodes of it, like 1 hour plus episodes, stuff like that, like a casual thing. And the game ended up being so much more cool than we were expecting. Episode 3 is the one you gotta watch, but if you watch 1 and 2, the buildup is beautiful. So if you're limited time, just do 3, episode 3. But if you have the time, do 1, 2, and 3. And by the end of episode 3, you'll know if you like the series or not. But just watch it, right? Because we've been pumped to record more because it is so much more cool than we thought it was gonna be. What game? 7 Days to Die. That's the name of the game. And it is so much more cool than we were prepared for. It's on my channel already. Episode 1's already on the channel. Episode 2 goes up. Today's Wednesday, so I think it goes up tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't remember exactly when I have it going up. Anyway. You got hand wrist problems after all these one Pokemon challenges? I'm wearing a wrist brace, but no, that's unrelated. I was born with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, but this is hard on the wrists, yes. When can I play 7 Days to Die and Let's Play and haunt you guys? We will probably be opening some of those play sessions up to live streaming at some point with you guys jumping in and having fun. What syndrome? Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. If you wanna Google that and look at all the stuff about it. It's a real mixed bag. Anyway. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I'm not really a big pizza guy. I try not to eat too unhealthy. I do like pizza, but pineapple on pizza? Depends on the pizza. It depends on the cheese. It can be good and it can be bad. I have nothing strong against it. I like pineapple on ham. That's really good. The juices when it goes into the ham is just a good flavor combo. Right, I already have the giraffe on my team, right? Yes, okay. I'm gonna put this at the... Actually, hold on. We have confusion? We do. I'm gonna put this at the front of my party. And I actually need to get a few levels quickly, so I'm gonna actually take the experience share off just for the first few level ups. You heard Hitler stand syndrome. No, he's not standing anymore. Alright. Let's drop a save real quick, and we're gonna get into this. We're not ending it. I'm just saving because, you know, you never know what's gonna happen. Never know if a game's gonna crash or there's a power... Actually, in case of a power outage, I do have like a battery backup for my computer that just my main monitor and my computer's hooked up to, and my internet is on it as well. So if I were to have a power outage during a stream, I think the webcam might turn off and the side monitors would turn off, but no footage would go corrupt and I would have about 5 to 10 minutes to end the stream. So in case of a... God, I forgot they sometimes open with a drowsy. In case of a power outage, we're actually okay, and nothing should get lost. I hope, you know? Didn't a guy from Argentina claim to be Hitler last year? Some very, very old dude? I mean, Argentina is where a lot of Nazis fled after World War II. Quite infamously and embarrassingly, actually, the Argentine government did take a lot of ex-Nazi officials in and help them hide from the authorities. It's kind of a black mark on the Argentine government. I think some went to Colombia as well, but it was mostly Argentina. They just had a sympathetic government, I guess. The alleged that the 128-year-old man living in Argentina is Adolf Hitler. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's no way Hitler's alive. Look, even if he were to have somehow been smuggled into the country and didn't commit suicide, he's not alive now. I mean, how could he possibly still be alive? Like, again, wouldn't he have to be 128? What's the record for the oldest person to ever live? 114, I think? Hitler wasn't the healthiest guy when he was alive. Alright, we can get a lot of easy knockouts here. We do have to be careful because Zubat often has Bite and Leech Life, which are both good against us, but still not the strongest thing in the world. Does Swablu evolve in Gen 3? Yes. In fact, doesn't Winona use Altaria? I think she does. That's the Flying Gym leader in that game. Oldest person ever was 122. Okay. Ember will do more. Because, stab. There we go. I'm gonna have to go heal after this fight, though. They could have froze him. I don't think they did. I don't think we have the technology now to freeze someone and bring them back to life without giving their brain freezer burn and killing them, let alone back then. Just use Owl and finish it. First time on stream? I hope you have fun. Blinn, Bland, and I are probably going to be recording some 7 Days to Die later. Just, you know, whenever we're free. Do you like mixing your sweets and salts? I do not know what that's in reference to, sorry. Alright, let's heal up. It's only 2:35 p.m. For me, it's 4:35 p.m. Favorite gym leader? I don't have one. It's a weird thing to have a favorite of.